Guys, I got one. So, hello once again. This is a Dawn of Perim Secrets Chaotic Booster Box. I'm gonna open it. Okay, honestly, I feel bad for opening this just because now this is getting so rare that finding this is hard. But I got one, and we're gonna take, this video is gonna be most likely very long. I'm taking my time with this booster box. Whew. I have never opened a Dawn of Perim booster box ever. So, yeah, taking a good sweet time with this one. Let's get a good look at everything. The box design, frankly, it's nostalgic, but it's not good. It's pretty old. There's Nadgerin. Nadgerin. I noticed there's not really a lot of professional quality booster box openings for Chaotic, especially Dawn of Perim. What do we got here? Here's a little fun blurb. Made in the US of A. 4Kids TV, the greedy jerks. Let's see, this box contains a random assortment of the 2007 Chaotic trading card game, Dawn of Perim. Randomly inserted into these specially marked packs are the following cards: 67 commons, 38 rares, a 2-to-1 ratio, 32 super rares, a 1-to-3 ratio, 7 ultra rares, a 1-to-24 ratio, and the set content subject to change. Stated, you can read the rest, blah, 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 blah. And each box comes with 24 booster packs right here, 9 cards per pack. I like how they actually add the patent. Yeah, they add the patent numbers for the game on the back. So, let's commit a sin and break the seal. I'm gonna ruin all resale value of this thing. There we go, it's broken. Whoo! Okay. I've opened Dawn of Perim booster packs, not a box. Well, there we go. This is now near worthless. Oh, it has that little sticker. It's not completely worthless yet. Until now. Yeah, now it's worthless. Whew. That is one heck of a sight. Pop this out. Get this. Come on, don't break it. There we go. I don't usually care about the boxes. This time I care about the box. There we go. All right. One at a time, guys. One at a time. Ooh, let's take a look at this, at the pack. Let's just appreciate this. Contains stuff ages 8 and up. Psh. There it is, ages 8 and up. Let's look at the other side. What is enter the code? Oh man. With morning's first light, 7 notes sound distantly in the wind. The power of music has no doubt been cast in the faraway battle, the outcome of which could affect both the overworld and underworld. For now, the creatures of these realms awaken to pursue their common cause, the Cauthica, and to try to unravel the mystery of the codes that weave their lives inextricably together. I haven't seen that word in a long time. Thus, a new day begins. It is the Dawn of Perim. All right, guys. I've been waiting to say this for a long time. Let's get chaotic. Come on, there we go. Ooh, snapped it open. Destroyed it. Here we go. Apparently the rares in the front. Rares in this set were only, this. What is it? 10 attack. Sleep Sting. I don't care about revealing the codes either, seeing as, they don't work anywhere. I still see people on eBay saying, unused code. I'm like, that doesn't increase the value. You can't use the code. It is, whether it's used or not, it's exactly the same. So it does 10 damage, and the challenge, Wisdom 15, it deals 10 more damage. Woo! Marquis Durini. Hello. What is this? 0 music, 40 HP, 35 courage, 50 power, 60 wisdom, 30 speed. It's a Mepedian Royal. I get a better shot of this. Creatures you control with invisibility deal 5 additional damage on their first attack each combat, and it is a unique. It's not bad. Zoom in on the artwork, of course. We're gonna do that for every single one. Whew. This is fantastic. Maglax. Ooh, that's a classic one. I remember Maglax. Nothalax. I didn't realize Nothalax was an uncommon. Huh. Kaibon. Ooh. that one. I want to. There's a more recent Kaibon that's on eBay. I want to grab. Vidov. Oh, I love Vidov. Like the one guy in all of Perim that's like, hey guys, maybe we should just try to work this out politically and stop having constant fights. And then everyone's like, nope. What's his flavor text say? It says, the Treaty of Vidov could have brought peace to the warring tribes of Perim if only its leaders had been willing to accept it. Yeah. Song of Surprisal. We're in the commons now. Vidov is a common. Formicidor. Jespaden. I like Jespaden. He's always been one of my favorites. He's more interesting than the rest, and that's the entire pack. Ooh, new pack art. You notice that these are a lot more metallic. Getting the artwork in the light is going to be a lot more difficult. They didn't have the best technology for printing these. They had... The cardstock is also going to be really iffy due to its old nature. And if you want to see more box openings like this, some people want to see me do Duel Masters box openings ever since I did What Happened to Duel Masters, check out my Patreon, link is in the description. That's really the only way I'm going to be able to do this often enough. Solvis for more rares. Underworld Taskmaster, 35 HP, 2 music counters, 40 courage, 70 power, 65 wisdom, 30 speed, and its ability says you pay 2 music counters, deal 10 damage to target creature. It's okay. Ooh, Underworld Coliseum. I've seen this plenty of times. Let's get a zoom in on this artwork. Here we go. Initiative speed, so the person with most speed goes first. All creatures with elemental type fire deal an additional 10 damage on their first attack. Yep, that's pretty good. That's not bad. We have Hota, getting into the uncommons. Galen. Roran, I remember Roran. Notes of Neverwhere. Torrent of Flame, that's iconic from the show. Bodil, only everyone's favorite character. And Beyondu. Oh yeah, I remember that name. I forget where I've heard it before. Forget why it's important. I want to get Cougar. Cougar is cool. Is Cougar an uncommon? I think Cougar is an uncommon. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. Flame Orb. This is a foil, by the way. You see that? Oh yeah. It is a 2, I forget what this is called, but it does 5 attack. If your creature has fire, it does 5 more attack. Stat Shack, if you have at least 75 power, deal an additional 10 damage. This is a great card. This is fantastic. Tian! I like Tian. Tian was always one of those cooler Mepedians, if you ask me. This is a rare 70 courage, 30 power, 60 wisdom, and only 10 speed. 2 music counters and 35 HP, not the best HP, but you pay 1 music counter and sacrifice Tian, and deal 25 damage to target creature. Let's get a zoom in on the artwork. Actually, not only do we get a zoom in on this artwork, let's grab this Flame Orb. Get a zoom in on that one. Be sure to note the artists right here. They're always right here on the card. The artist, yeah. I always like to point out the artists, because, like, these games really wouldn't be what they are without them. Ibion, if you want to pronounce it that way. Rust Toxic. That's good to hear. Velrath. I don't remember seeing much of Velrath. He was more of a background character. Staff of Wisdom. Oh, I use this in so many decks. Every time I build a deck, I throw Staff of Wisdom in there. Raveno Ridge. This is a common, so I'm not really going to go over it, but it does look so good. And Quinn? This guy. Sometimes the names are really weird, hard to pronounce. And Junda. Just every time I open a pack, it hurts me a little bit inside. Just because I'm like, yep, this is a national treasure right here, and I'm destroying it. So we have Fanfare of the Vanishing. Let's see if I can get the reflective text. It's Mepedian music. It costs 1 to pay, right here, that's how you know. Target creature gains invisibility, strike 15 until the end of turn. Ooh, that's not bad. Tornado Tackle. I just spiked the audio. Go me. 0 attack, 0 damage, but air. If you have air, both players reshuffle their attack deck, and that's why it's good. Kebna. Lightning Burst. I've seen this card. I have 1,000 of these. Ember Flourish. Oh, you heard this music being used all the time. Remember, what's funny is that right here in the corner, you have the notes in their language for the musical notes to play this song. And they actually had on the 4Kids website a long time ago, I've been trying to find it, I don't think it's around anymore. A long time ago, you were able to actually input all of these notes and you could hear the song of each music. And it was just, I loved that so much. I wish they'd bring that back. Miklon, I can read. Trills of Diminution, Morjespeden, and Dardamus. He's a common, huh? He looks so powerful though, look at that. He looks bulky and mean. I feel like he should be at least an uncommon. I get people kind of laughing at me sometimes saying, oh, he has long nails, but he uses scissors to open packs. I do that just to expedite the process, guys. Ubilkun, maybe, I think so. Is that Ubilgun? No, that's a Q, so it is, zoom in on the artwork, and it is a Mepedian striker with 40 courage, 40 power, 55 wisdom, and 60 speed. 2 music counters, 40 HP, and you pay a music until end of turn. I hate this name. Ublikun can move to any space on the board. Oh, that's cool. And Evaporize. Does 0 damage, but challenge, 15 courage, heal, 10 energy. Ah, I see. Grook! I remember Grook. Give me a second. This is a momentous occasion. I need to make sure I'm hydrated. Ah, tea is so good. I just hit my pop filter. Grook. I always thought Grook's artwork was, it's pretty simplistic, but I've always enjoyed it. It's nostalgia, just talking. Valani Levan. Ooh. The Everrain. That sounds cool. I love the location cards. They're always gorgeous. Look at this. Vidov, I always love Vidov. Not gonna be upset getting more Vidovs. Velocitrap, Ciado, Laud. Lahad or Laud? Argue it in the comments below. Laud or Lahad? I would argue it's Laud just because there's no apostrophe between the L and the H. I'm sorry, you have no idea how much of a rush this is sending to my brain. Ooh! We got Castle Pillar. This is the ultra rare, guys. This is the ultra rare. Oh, that's good. That's good. I don't have Castle Pillar either, so this is fantastic for me. This is gorgeous. This is foil, ultra rare, Castle Pillar, initiative, courage. At the beginning of combat, the engaged creature with the highest wisdom gains a music, and this is a unique one, so you can only have one in your deck. Ooh. Power Pulse. Ooh, I like this. It does 10 base attack and challenge, 15 power, so if you have 15 more power than your opponent's active creature, it deals 10 more damage. Let's get a zoom out on the artwork. I mean, it's an attack, so people aren't really going to be super crazy about it, but hey, I like to make this as immersive as I can. If you like the attack artwork, I'm going to zoom in on the attack artwork. Vinta. We have another Valani Levan. Ah, Fear Valley. Yeah. So many good episodes were in Fear Valley. This is just a good idea for a location. Just the atmosphere around it is awesome. And, oh, we have another Ravenel Ridge. Already seen that one. Notes of Neverwhere. Already seen that one. Dractyl! Hey, this one's iconic. Here we go. It's a common, but hey, Dractyl. What is this up with this? Overworld Scout. What? Do you see this? That's not normal. Hang on, let's get a... Oh, it is normal. Oh, hang on. No, they did it with... They didn't do it with Maglax. That's interesting. It's very interesting. They do have it with Jespeden, though. At least a Jespeden. So Dractyl, Dractyl scales. That'll probably ring a bell for you. That's the thing. Hearing. Always loved to eat. Kaz would always bring him Dractyl scales to bribe him. This card. Yeah, I recognize this card. A Cascade Symphony. I have a few of these. An overworld music costs 1 until the end of turn. Damage dealt by air and fire attacks to target creature is reduced by 5. We have Lava Pond. Ooh, hello. Now this one is nice. This one's pretty iconic. I think you traversed the lava pond in the video game. I think. It's been a while. I got stuck in the lava pond because I couldn't make a jump. It was glitchy. It was weird. So it's initiative speed, fire attacks deal an additional 5 damage. Damage dealt by air attacks is reduced by 5. Magmon gains 5 fire. Fire 5. Frafto. Frafto's good. I like Frafto. Frafto the Hero is a card I got 2 copies of, I think? No, I think I got 1 copy of. It's not that expensive, but geez, he looks cool. Frafto was always, Frafto was one of those, I think he's in the starter deck of this. Atacat is in the starter deck. I know that almost for certain. Flash Kick. Cougar! There he is. Oh, he is a common. Okay, well, hey, I got Cougar. I always liked his name. I thought it sounded cool. Staff of Wisdom. Another Kuan. And a Junda. Mount Pillar for the rare. That reflective text in there. This is the location for the Danians. Location, Initiative Wisdom. When Mount Pillar becomes the active location, activate Hive until end of turn. Hive was the main mechanic for the Danians. Because, you know, Hive Mind, they're all insects. It's the idea. Hey, Malash, what do you know? Get a Danian right behind Mount Pillar. I'll zoom in on the artwork just real quick. So it is a Danian with 35 courage, 30 power, 45 wisdom, 45 speed, 35 HP, and 2 music counters. When Hive is active, there you go, there's Hive, see that? I told you. Malash gains 5 energy for each Mandiblor you control, and Mandiblor will be listed under creature type. Another Maglax, can't get enough of him. Sobjek, got a few of him. Another Flash Kick. Miklon, Trills of Diminution, Laud, and Dardamus. I took, oh! What is this? Oh, another, is this ultra rare? No, it's not ultra rare. Super rare. Refrain of Denial. It's a little hard to see. It's a very minimalistic artwork, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a Refrain of Denial Overworld, but it's red. It's an Underworld music. I'm confused. Somebody explain this to me. Why is this here? You see this? Why is this here? What does that denote in this? So it costs 1 Underworld music counter. Dispel target generic or Overworld music. What does it say? No such thing as musicians. Now fight! Oh, it's Dardamus. Hey, what do you know? And Song of Symmetry. Danian music. I remember hearing this in the show pretty often. You pay a singular counter and target engaged creature gains 10 energy. Deal 10 damage to another target engaged creature. There we go. Put that to the side. Refrain of Denial. Oh, Overworld/Underworld. Dispel target Overworld/Underworld music. Is it just a quick reference to what it's supposed to dispel? I'm not sure. I don't see that very often. Velrath. Ember Flourish. Song of True Sight. Velocitrap. No more Dractyl. I like Dractyl. Ciado, and that's the end of that pack. One more sip of this tea before it gets cold. I hit my pop filter again. This has got to be very strange for you guys, I understand. Usually I'm a lot more professional. I try to be, when making these videos, but not this time. This one's just pure nostalgia rush. Hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I do. Odu Bathax! Oh man, now this is an iconic Danian. So this is a Damian Warrior. You see him in a bunch of episodes whenever stuff had to get done when it revolved around the Danians, whenever they were invading other tribes. It was really cool. Let's get a zoom in on him. I haven't seen Odu Bathax. I didn't know he was a card. Frankly, I forgot about him until right now. That's awesome. Damian Warrior is 50 courage, 70 power, reasonable. 45 wisdom, understandable. 35 speed, yeah. 30 power, 30 health, gotta remember that. And 1 music counter. Odu Bathax gains 5 energy for each Mandiblor you control. Oh, that's why. Okay. He's only as strong as his comrades. Incinerate. This is cool. If you have fire, it does 10 damage. Again, with fire, your engaged creature loses elemental type fire until end of turn. That's risque. Crystal Cave. I like this card. You can find the official artwork for this online still. Crystal Cave was always I thought it was a unique location. That was in the first episode, wasn't it, with Maxor versus Takinom? That was neat. Oh, Jerv! Oh, I didn't know he was in Dawn of Perim. I only have his more recent card. You got Jerved. Oh, jeez, that's bad. Phobia Mask. Ooh. Intimidate. That's cool. Flash Warp. Slurk. Slurk. No, it's not KH, it's HK. Slurk. Udo. Haven't seen Udo. Never seen that card before. And Scardalas. Spectral Viewer. Yeah, I got one of these. Equipped creature is immune to all invisibility abilities. So hard very hard anti-Mepedian. Skeletal Strike! That's an iconic attack. I have too many of these, frankly. 10 attack, challenge, 15 courage, deal 10 damage. The Lightning Burst, Grook again, Shimark. I haven't seen Shimark. I'll zoom in on that artwork. I didn't do a zoom in on Skeletal Strike. Oh, let's do a nice look at the Skeletal Strike's artwork. That's nice. Or Vectral Spewer. Vectral Viewer. Spectral Viewer. Geez, talk about that slip. You can even see the heat of the... Oh, it's even like a cat eye right there. They have the little sliver. That's cool. We have Shimark. Another Cougar. Chorus of the Hive. And Dardamus and a Ghoul. I have a Ghoul. What's that say? It's from Maxor. Maxor has flavor text. How many more until you're satisfied, Momark? Every mistake grows their number. Last pack of the right side. After this, I think I'm gonna speed it up. This video's already long enough as it is. Oh. Ooh. Borth Majar. Ah. I love the episode with Borth Majar. Frankly, I think it's one of my favorite episodes with Borth Majar. If you're not familiar with the episode, it's the episode where Tom, Major Tom, thinks, oh my gosh, 2 creatures, but 1 card? You're 2 creatures when you're fighting. So he thought, I'll scan Borth Majar, split off, and I'll have a strategic advantage against my opponent, when really, he's the brains, he's the brawn. They don't actually work independently. They're very much symbiotic. I already have this card too. I just love Borth Majar. He's so cool. Underworld Commander, 50 courage, 80 power, 90 wisdom, and 30 speed, 1 music counter. Intimidate power, and intimidate wisdom. Understandable. Opposing creature loses 10 power until the end of... Okay, that's what it means. I haven't seen Intimidate in quite a while. Song of Fury and Underworld Music. Cost 1, deal 10 damage to target creature. Until the end of turn, another target creature gains Fire 5. Doors of the Deep Mines. I have the Open Doors of the Deep Mines. I wonder how much that is nowadays. But this is the Doors of the Deep Mines is super iconic because behind it holds the Marillions. Spoiler alert, by the way. Behind it holds the Marillions, which is the 5th tribe that all 4 tribes sealed away because they thought they were too powerful. They wanted to flood the world. Big story arc. It's really cool. Carrick, haven't seen this card yet. Another Raveno Ridge. Mower Cycle. I forgot about the Mower Cycle. Jade, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm just having fun. Wama, hey. If you don't remember Wama, quick reminder. Wama's always that guy that helps out. Crap, what was the girl's name? Peyton, Kaz, Tom, and Sarah. They always helped out Sarah from the show. He'd get into a lot of trouble too. And he never wanted to be, I think if I remember right, he didn't want to be promoted because that'd mean more work for him. Bluegon! Yeah! Oh, he's cool. Bluegon. He's an overworld elementalist. Strange, he only has 1 element. I'm just saying. 45 HP, 40 courage, 55 power, 80 wisdom, he is a smart guy, and 45 speed, and he has water 5. Let's get a zoom in on Bluegon, just because that's some recognizable artwork there if you follow Chaotic. And Gothos Tower. Oh, Gothos. Is this Von Blut's place? I kind of forget. Oh, horrific home of the harrowing Lord Von Blut. Says right there at the bottom. What do you know? Initiative speed. All creatures not named Lord Von Blut loses 10 courage. Lord Von Blut gains invisibility, strike 15. I'm gonna guess you need Lord Von Blut if you want to run this card in your deck. Another Velreth, Ember Flourish, Kaibon, Velocitrap, Miklon, Seatto, and Lahad. I'm gonna start zooming by these now. We've seen these oh my god. Stone Pillar. Ooh, zoom in on that. Oh, it's a foil. Oh, look at that effect. Looks so good. That's cool. Initiative Wisdom. The first music card cast by any engaged underworld creature cost 1 less music counter. That is cool. The pillars were always... Does every single tribe have a pillar, if I remember correctly? I'm not certain, don't quote me on that. But the pillars were... Oh my god, we got Magmon. Dude, Underworld Elemental... Okay, zoom in on Magmon. Magmon was always someone you could easily recognize. He is an Underworld Elementalist, 85 Courage. Hard to not be courageous when you look like that. 65 Power, 10 Wisdom. 45 Speed, and he has Fire 5 and Recklessness 5. Ugh, Recklessness. I can't. Recklessness always destroyed me. I hated Recklessness. Jerv Squeeze Play, haven't seen that card yet. Phobia Mask, Slurk, Song of True Sight, more Bodil, can't get enough of Bodil, Dractyl. These packs feel firm. They're tight. It's nice. Oh, really? Another one? Okay. Melody of Malady. And Underworld music. Yes, if you read that as Melody of Malady, yeah, I read that too. Target engaged creature gains 10 energy, deal 5 damage to another target engaged creature. And this is a foil. Let's zoom in on that artwork and the foily effect. Yeah, that's nice. It's always nice. Keeping these to the side. Incinerate, we have seen this card. Always nice to have another. Ibion, Grook, Crystal Cave, Miklon, Flash Warp, a Ghoul, Scartalus, and that's the end of that pack. There's only 2 artworks for the pack covers. Usually you see, it's not uncommon. Actually, yeah, that is uncommon. Usually you see 1 or more than 2. You don't usually just see 2. I haven't looked at Pokemon packs in a while. Maybe I'm wrong. Degenerate. They always like to mix words together. It's kind of neat, kind of fun. 0 attack, but if you have water, opposing creatures loses 25 courage, power, wisdom, and speed until the end of turn. Your engaged creature loses type water until end of turn. Basically just wreck your opponent's stats. That's really all this card is. There's that artwork. Flux Bobble, hey, I remember this card. This card's cool. At the beginning of combat, look at the top 2 cards of your location deck, put one of them on top of the deck and the other on the bottom. That's really why this card is so unique. I haven't really tested it out yet. Hard to when there's so few people who play the game nowadays. It's a shame. We have Carrick, Lightning Burst, Mower Cycle, Chorus of the Hive, Wama, and Uro. Another Cascade Symphony. Let's move these packs, clean up a little bit. Cascade Symphony. We've read that card. Ooh, haven't seen this card. Pyrithian, however you want to pronounce it. Create Underworld Commander, 20 Courage, not a lot, but 80 Power. 50 Wisdom and 60 Speed. Pretty well rounded with a lot less Courage. Intimidate 10 and Intimidate Wisdom. Intimidate Courage 10 and Intimidate Wisdom 10. With 55 HP. Okay. Hey, that's reasonable. I can see that. Nothalax. More Kaibon. Galen. I don't think we've seen Galen. Song of Surprisal. Cougar. Another Jespiden. Jade. I like Jade. I always realize when you have an H after the letter, usually you do the soft version of it. And another one. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Another one? Okay. I'm surprised there's so many. Ooh, Ulmar. You guys remember Ulmar, right? Basically the Bodil of the Underworld, but he's a lot more interesting and a lot less annoying. Underworld Conqueror. 40 Courage, 10 Power, 75 Wisdom, and 30 Speed with 2 music counters and 25 health. So if you sacrifice the music, deals 10 damage to target creature. Understandable, he needs to have cheap tactics in order to kill things. There is Ulmar with his exposed brain. That's fun to see. Melody of Mirage, Mepedian music. Says target attack deals 0 damage. So you know that super powerful attack that you've been saving up for a while. How about now? Eye of the Maelstrom. Oh, I like this card. This is an uncommon, so I'm not going to read it, but that card artwork is just so cool. I think there was an arc, or at least an episode, where that was a major location. Braith. Squeeze Play. Flash Warp. Song of True Sight. Scartalus. More Dractyl. I like Dractyl's artwork. It's just so easily readable. Getting close to the end, guys. 30-minute video. Ugh. But kinda have to. Degenerate, whatever that word is. Another Bluegon. Hey, cool. Song of Resistance. Malvadine. Carrick. Chorus of the Hive. Slurk. Ghoul. And Uro. Getting a nice pile here. I'm gonna go over all the ultras and the super rares soon at the end of this video. Flux Bobble. Diamond of Vlarik, that's fun to see. They have two versions of this, actually. They have the regular rare version with the foil at the top, and an entirely foil card version. I should know I have both. Battle Gear, Sacrifice, Diamond of Vlarik, equipped creature gains Earth until end of combat. I like to make the joke that Heptad, you guys know Heptad, that one guy that's like basically a face and just 4 limbs. The guy that supposedly knows the location of the Kothica, the guy that has all 4 elements on his card. I like to joke often that yes, he is the avatar of this world. Cougar, Jade, and Wama. There is 4 packs left, guys. Can we get another super rare? Can we get another ultra rare? Now that's asking for a lot. Well, hey, our prayers have been answered. We got another super rare. Frostblight, an attack, 5 base attack, and 5 water damage. Stat check, speed 75, deal 10 more damage. God. Sorry, hang on. I'm lightheaded now. Nadrin! Nadrin was like the coolest character, guys. Nadrin was awesome. Let's get a zoom in on Nadrin. For my book, Aether's Usurper, when I started writing it, I'm almost done with the second book, by the way. Look forward to that. When I was writing it, the main character, Vrashka Haldacross, was very much based around Nadrin. He's kind of divergent to his own character, but this was the baseline for what I wanted Vrashka to be. He's an overworld strategist muge. Better zoom in, what am I doing? There we go. He is an overworld strategist muge, 60 courage, 25 power, 95 wisdom, 45 courage, 2 mugics, 30 HP. He is unique, obviously. He's one of a kind. You pay 2 mugic counters and return target mugic card from your discard pile to your hand. He is recycle power. Nothalax. Torweg, haven't seen this one yet. That's a Torweg. There you go, guys. Sobzchek, Vidov, Song of Surprisal, and Ghoul, and another Jespidan. That was a great pack. A super rare, and then right behind it, Nadrin. Guys, it's hard to get better than that. Song of Ember Nova. Yeah, I love shouting it. It feels cool. Like shouting, they all shout their attacks, but they kind of, well, they shout their mugics, but they kind of no, they shout their attacks too. What am I thinking? Shouting your attacks is just cool. I don't know why. Song of Ember Nova, it's a generic mugic, costs 1, deal 10 damage to target creature with elemental type air or fire. Zoom in on that, because that is some gorgeous abstract artwork there for mugic. And behind it we have Evaporize. We have already seen Evaporize, I'm not going to go over it again. Song of Recovery, Windslash, Vinta, I don't know why I'm always going so close to the microphone. I don't need to. Slurk, and Torrent of Flame, Beyondu, Formicidor, and that's the end of that pack. 2 packs left. Can we get something exquisitely good? I mean, I'm already asking for a lot. Guys, I just got something really good. Tartarek. Now, this is another guy. Oh, what was it? Spoiler alert again. Wasn't Tartarek the guy that was the Marillion, the guy who was taken over by the Marillions and sent as a spy for the overworlds to spy on the overworlders? He's an overworld hero, which is why he's so iconic. And 85 courage, obviously he's a hero. 35 power and 100 wisdom? Dear God. 30 speed. He is part turtle. Can't be surprised. You can pay 1 mugic counter, the only mugic counter that he has, and target creature gains Swift 1 until end of turn. And he has 35 health. Wow. Another Underworld Coliseum. We've seen that card before. Jerv, Atakat, Fear Valley, Raveno Ridge, Notes of Everwhere, Junda, Bodil. The final pack. That's not a pack, that's empty. Had to double check. I'm not gonna look at it. Not gonna spoil myself. What are we getting? What are we getting? Ooh, we ended on a super rare! Yes! Castle Bodrin. Whew. That's what I like to see. Initiative power at the beginning of each combat. Each player may return a mugic card from their discard pile to their hand. What is Castle Bodrin? I forget. The strange stronghold is built in a style that might be best called bizarre architecture. Ching. More zoom in. More zoom in. I demand it. Get that nice foiling effect. Alright. Next card is Flash Mend. Haven't seen this card before. It is a 0 attack, but stat check. If you have 50 wisdom, heal 5 energy. For zero. Yeah, that makes sense. That's pretty good. That's not bad. That's really nice. Maglax. Now this is just icing on the cake. Flash Kick, Frafto, Trills of Diminution, Staff of Wisdom, Dardamus, and Kuan. Let's go over these supers and ultras. We have Castle Bodrin. We have Frost Blight. We have Olmar. I never go over the super rares. This is kind of strange. Melody of Malady. Milady. Stone Pillar. Gotta look at that card. These are going in sleeves, straight into a binder. Borth Majar. Very happy about that one. Refrain of Denial. Castle Pillar. Right there. Or is it just the overworld and the underworld? No, there's more pillars than this. Whatever. And Flame Orb, the first pull we got. So that is the entire box opening. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this, then check out my Patreon. Again, yeah, I'm going to link that again. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Stay beautiful. Keep playing.
Hey, cheer up. I think some groovy tunes may be just what the doctor ordered to snap us out of this nasty funk.